don't kid yourself. In the NFL, there's no such thing as a moral victory. Close doesn't cut it. In fact, the only thing worse than losing a game you should have won is losing a playoff game you should have won.
And I think this one will be impossible to recover from.
It's like being punched in the nose. Your eyes start to water. You look around to find some explanation, silently asking, did that just really happen? If you're talking about the 2014 NFC postseason, the answer is yes. Where in 4 successive rounds, a team stole a win one week, only to lose their next game in heartbreaking fashion. It all started in Dallas in the wildcard game. There was that penalty that suddenly wasn't.
That'll be pass interference on the Cowboys.
Now, they're going to pick up the flag.
Wow.
Hey, Pete, that's unbelievable. That's unbelievable, and you know it. You know it is, though. How does that get overturned? How does that get overturned?
It wasn't a long trip from no call to no hope.
Romo throws it in the end zone. Williams, touchdown! The Cowboys have their first lead of the game.
It's one thing to pick up the flag, but after a loss like that, you gotta wonder how the Lions will pick up the pieces.
Lions season will come to an end in very disappointing fashion in Dallas.
No tears for America's team, of course.
The Cowboys are going to go to Green Bay.
They went on their merry way to Green Bay, Mr. Rogers' neighborhood.
Packer lead is 5, 26-21.
Sure, the boys trailed with only seconds to play, but with a tandem like Tony Romo and high-flying Des Bryant, all things seem possible. Except maybe what actually happened.
Blitz is coming. He throws a deep ball to the left side, and the ball is Bryant. Caught the ball. Oh, my goodness.
Rules have their own logic, which isn't always apparent. Need proof? The rulebook says this isn't a catch, no matter how much it looks like one.
They have thrown the challenge flag.
Should be touchdown. That's a catch. Why is that not a catch?
After review, it has been determined that the receiver did not maintain.
Was the loss the Cowboys' comeuppance for their win the week before? Could be. Either way, it sent Green Bay packing for the coast, where for 3.5 quarters, they mauled the world champs. It was epic, but unfinished.
The Packers are 5 minutes away from punching their ticket to Arizona.
Up by 16 with 5 minutes to play, it was a mortal lock. Yet somehow, the Seahawks found a key. Russell Wilson scooted in, onside kick, followed by beast mode, then a serpentine scramble and a miracle moonshot for a 2-point conversion, overtime. Then bang.
I don't quite know what else to say, folks.
Was it a collapse? Karma? It was certainly cruel. But life goes on. The Packers' season, not so much. Which brings us to the Super Bowl, where the Seahawks needed 1 yard, 36 crummy inches, to remain world champions.
Can the Seahawks repeat in Super Bowl 49?
It was a gimme, a tap-in, a certainty.
Lynch in the backfield. Russell looks, throws inside. Oh, my God, it's picked off. Oh, no. Oh, my word.
Wow. As disappointing and as heartbreaking a finish as I can remember.
That's the face of sorrow. 4 games, each decided in the closing moment in ways you still can't quite believe. A surreal series of the improbable piled on top of the unforgettable, all ending in heartbreak. A tough reminder that in the NFL, there's no such thing as a sure thing. The good news is, a new season is right around the corner. Take heart.